Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, Instagram is choosing my makeup. This is the look that he's created. I mean, I don't want to give too much away yet because I don't want you to know what you chose, but if you do want to see how you created this look and what you actually did choose and all of the ins and outs of what you chose, just a little sneak peek, then do keep watching. Okay, so to start, you all know me so well apparently because the way I've started to do my brows is really fluffy, and it was 64% of you who did choose a fluffy brow over a snatch brow, so I'm your friend right now. So I'm using my E14 tattoo brows. I'm quite surprised actually, don't know why, but I feel like there is obviously like a fluffy brow trend going on right now, especially with like laminated brows and stuff. I think because it does give like more of a natural look, so I feel like that's maybe why, because we're all about that natural glam, aren't we? Okay, so I've just cut my tattoo brows out and I'm just gonna pop them on now. I have already posted on my YouTube how I do my brows using these, and honestly like it is my favourite way to do them now. So if you do want to see like in detail and all of my little tips and tricks, then I'll leave a little suggestion here so that you can go and check it out if you want to. Find a good brow product you just need. Like, brows are so important for people, especially if you don't have any. I've literally cleaned all of my makeup out and I've put it all away dead nicely, and now I'm kind of regretting it because I'm like, where have I put this stuff? Because normally it's just out, and I'm like, there it is. Now going in with my Benefit They're Real push-up liner in Beyond Brown. Every single video that I do, I'm always using pretty much the same brow products. Because we're going quite fluffy, I'm really gonna like fluff out the end and then keep it all really like textured, rather than just like filling it in and having a really like obvious pointed nice shape, if that makes sense. And also when I was cleaning out my makeup, I was like, you know what, I think I need some more makeup. I mean, I probably got quite a lot compared to the average person. I'll need more because I just feel like I'm such a messy person, and like some of the stuff that I do have, I've managed to break it or something, which just isn't ideal. I feel like I'm having a bit of a mare with this brow, but we'll just keep going. I'm just keeping like these gaps and like spaces in between them, just really like keeps them nice and textured and fluffy. Let's see if this wipe can help us out because I feel like I've made such a mess. I really have one like straight brow hair just growing in here somewhere for some reason. I don't need you anymore. Can you just go away? Like, why show up now? These are your fluffy brows, guys. I'm just gonna quickly carve them out and then we'll go on to the next thing what you chose. Okay, so I've just carved out my brows and prepped my eyelids using my Plouise base. Now we're going to move on to the next thing, which I would do is eyeshadow. And so I kind of split it into categories, so what kind of feel or look you wanted to go for. So for eye makeup, I give the choice of either colourful or glam / night out. And 68% of you chose a glam / night out look. And obviously you can go quite heavy with your night out look, so I was like, right, do we want either a neutral / bronzy nudes, so something quite like neutral but like glammed, so like a soft glam, should I say, or full-blown glitter and sparkle, so pigment, glitter, blown at everything. But 59% chose the neutral bronze / nude colours, so that is what we're going to do today. So my interpretation of this might be completely different to what you would choose, but I'm going to go for it and just see how it turns out. Wish me luck. I'm going to add a little bit of quite like a dark brown, so I'm going to use Wonderland from the Nice palette from Kylie Cosmetics. So this nice chocolatey brown, which is quite a dark colour, but I am only just going to add a little bit right into that crease. I honestly feel like my night out looks have changed so much. Like, well, just my looks in general. Like, when I first started doing makeup and stuff, like, into my colour, I would always wear colour even to go out, but now I'm so scared of colour and I don't even know why. Like, why? It's just because colour is like less wearable, and usually when I do my makeup it's because I am actually going somewhere, so I feel like a bit weird when I've got loads of colour on my face. But I am trying to introduce a little bit of like a pop of colour. So to blend that out, I'm going to go in with this colour, which is called Santa Baby, from that nice palette from Kylie Cosmetics. And we're really just going to blend that right out and bring it right into the crease. This is going to like give that really like nudie neutrals colour. I really want it to darken up that crease so we still get that night out glam. So yeah, I'm really thankful you didn't choose colour. But if you did, I would have done it. But this is defo like more my style. So I'm gonna like put my style and spin on whatever you choose. Go back in with that darker chocolatey brown colour just to deepen that back up again, because obviously it's lost a bit of pigment. How lockdown's given me the time to be able to maybe do looks and stuff that I probably would never have done, and just kind of like rediscover what I like about makeup and what is my style again. Get into a working life, in a working routine, it's so hard to do makeup or do like other things you love. So I feel like my makeup page has been up and down so much simply because I've been like in and out of work. I just graduated from uni last year, so I had exam time last year, so it's definitely been a blessing in disguise. Really fell back in love with it again, and like doing makeup and meeting all the people that I get to meet, it just really like reinforces why I even done it in the beginning. So because we are doing like a bronzy look, I really want to include a bronze kind of pigment. It isn't too glittery, it does have a little shimmer to it, but I feel like I just want this on my lid. I feel like this is going to give it the night out look that we're looking for. Just going to grab a little bit more of my Plouise base. Okay, we're going to do like, you know, on a night out I would do a cut crease, so I'm going to do a cut crease. So that's my little tip for a cut crease. I just did it there without even saying anything. So if you are trying to do a cut crease and you don't know where your line is, especially if you've got hooded eyes, it can be really hard. You really kind of want to go above your hood, and if you like look up and around, that's going to like add a lot of product, and that's going to create like a line where you need to draw it. So the highest point where the product hits, that's where you want to draw your line. My blank canvas paint from Plouise, and this is really good for getting really sharpness, and I'm only going to put this on the top bit of the crease. So now that I've cut that crease, I am just going to add on that pigment. I feel like I'm really bad just doing what you've asked us to do, because the other options glitter and sparkle. And just look at those lids, but we'll just not talk about that. Just carry on, and I promise you the end result will be good. So once you're happy with your blend, you can then go ahead and kind of clean up all of this fallout underneath. And at this point I would do my liner as well. So I did ask if you wanted either a sharp winged out liner, or if you wanted a blown out smoky liner, and 68% chose a blown out smoky. Start with the NYX matte liquid eyeliner, and I'm roughly going to draw a line right across my lash line. Doesn't matter if it's neat or not. I'm gonna grab a black eyeshadow, so I'm just gonna use this colour from my Urban Decay Ultimate Basics palette. Put it on a flat brush, and we're just gonna start to smoke it out, following kind of like a liner shape. And then just going for like a more of a brown colour. We're going to smoke that out even more. And then I'm just going back in with that black just to reinforce that colour again. I will admit with this, right, I had already filmed it. I went to edit it and I was just like, you know what, I'm just not feeling it. So that is how indecisive I've been about this video. So the lashes I'm going to be putting on are the Sosu lashes. They are exclusive at Primark, they're only £5, and they are in the style Dubai. And of course, using my dual glue, it is the green one that I like to use as the brush on adhesive. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to dry, I'm going to choose my base. So for primer, I said either glowy or matte, and it was 59% of you who wanted to see a glowy base. So for my glowy base, I'm going to mix my Smashbox Photofinish Oil and Shine Control Primer with my Iconic London Illuminator drops. I'm just going to distribute this with a brush so I get that glow really evenly as well. I think this is going to look so nice with the eyes as well, as they are very bronzed. So then for foundation, as we've already got kind of the base ready to mix in with our foundation, give an overall dewy effect with this kind of dewy skin. I did want to know if you wanted a full coverage or a lighter coverage, and 62% said a full coverage. You got my back, you know me. Okay, so my full coverage foundation, I absolutely love Estee Lauder, and you all know that, and I'd definitely wear this for a night out. But because I'm not this dark, I'm going to add in a little bit of this colour. So this is the Rimmel London Lasting. So I do love my Estee Lauder for that, but today I am going to use the Rimmel London Lasting Finish Skin Perfecting Full Coverage Foundation. This is in the colour Classic Beige. So I'm first going to apply it with a brush just to get that really good coverage. I feel like I've always been a full coverage kind of girl, even on my natural days, just because like my skin, I've had an absolute roller coaster with my skin, to say the least. I mean, I feel like I've got a bit better, but just like even mascaring and stuff is just, we just need to cover that up. We just need to cover the sins up. As always, be really careful around your brows. You can see that dewiness popping through with that illuminator. Next, concealer. And I asked if you wanted a full coverage concealer or a subtle and sheer, and of course 64% said full coverage. We need to hide those bags. Love the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer when it comes to a full coverage concealer, just because it's so cheap and it is good coverage. So keeping that nice full coverage, I do need to set my face. Use my Laura Mercier translucent powder to set underneath my eyes. Also keeping that coverage but keep that dewiness, I'm going to use the Bare Minerals Original Foundation in the colour Neutral Medium. And this powder I am using really lightly just to set my foundation, but to also give a little bit more coverage and to also emphasize that little bit of dewiness, because it has got like a little shimmer under it. This is like my ideal skin as well. Full coverage, a little bit of dewiness. Okay, next for contour, I did ask if you wanted to see a chiseled contour or more of a soft contour, and it was 52% who said a soft contour. If I'm being honest, I feel like I'm someone who doesn't know how to soft contour. Like, do them two words go together? Either way, I'm going to try my hardest to do that. So using my Revolution Bronzer Reloaded in the colour Holiday Romance, I'm going to use this one shade I think and just build from this. Honestly, when I was doing this, like a lot of the haul was like 50-50, like mostly, so like a lot of yous were very split on what yous wanted to see. So if yous did want to see the opposite of this, then I can do that if yous want. I mean, I feel like this is my more favoured look, but if yous wanted to see us do colour and light coverage, then comment down below and let us know. So I did ask if yous wanted to see like a warm and rosy blush or more of a peachy blush, and it was 51% who wanted to see a peachy blush. Like peach is just gonna match in so good with this, you guys know. I've got some mega peaches going on here. Peach is always gonna be such a lush blush. This blush has kind of got a little bit of a shimmer to it as well, so it's gonna tie in really nicely. So highlight, I asked if you wanted to see a soft glow or more of a blinding. 60% said a soft glow.
What you doing, my yo babes?
Come here.
Nah.
Here's a kissy. So I feel like the Laura Geller Baked Highlighter in Sunset Glow is going to be perfect for this. So as you have said, we'll add a little dusting. Not too blinding, just a nice soft glow. Love a soft one, it just makes it look so natural. I do love naturals, as much as I say I need full coverage, I do still love that natural effect. Could get a full coverage with a nice natural finish. Yes. Just gonna add this highlight to my brow bone and my inner corner as well. Tie it all in together. So I'm just going to pop the same colours that I in my crease onto my bottom lid so that we can quickly move on and do the rest and see what you chose. So now all that's left is my lips. I wanted to know if you wanted to see a gloss or a matte. 58% said gloss, which I think again will go really nice with this look because the eyes are quite glam. And then I asked if you wanted that in a red or a nude, and again you chose a nude, which will go so well. So I'm going to start by lining my lips with like a nudie brown. Then I'm going to add MAC Honey Love lipstick on the centre. Just a little pop of this Avon Au Naturel in the centre. It's a bit peachy, which will go in nice with my cheeks. Then I'm going to pop my Plouise Holla lip gloss. And that is it, actually. Let's set this goals in place. This is the full and finished look. I'm looking glam, ready to go out, and the only place I need to go today is the shop to get some tinned tomatoes to go with my tea. Actually having meatballs tonight. So last time I made meatballs they were atrocious because I added just everything we had in the fridge in. So yeah, I'm hoping to do a better one this time. That's one thing I just haven't improved on throughout the whole of lockdown. Even though I've tried, I make a mean spaghetti bolognese just because I add so much garlic in. But yeah, I don't know why I'm telling you about my cooking life. But anyways, honestly, I am so impressed with what you've chose. And like, obviously it might not be exactly how you might have done it, but this is definitely like just my interpretation of what you've given us. Maybe next time I can be a bit more specific, because I think I could have added a few more different bits in there which could have brought a much different outcome out. And yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out. Anyways, I better go and make my meatballs tonight, and they are going to be 10 out of 10 this time, I promise you that. But thank you all for taking part in answering the poll on Instagram. Also thanks again for joining us and watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you do want to see the opposite of what you chose, then I will do that as well. Just leave a comment down below and let us know. Make sure that you do like this video if you did enjoy it, and please do join me in my next video. And as always, please do subscribe to my channel, it means a lot, and I'll see you all in my next video.